The heat and humidity are back in full force this week, pushing many of us to crank up the homes for relief. But unfortunately, that can often lead to condensation and moisture inside our homes, which then can produce the very dangerous fungus mold. I'm Caroline Blair, and in today's in-depth interview, I'm sitting down with Mark England of AdvantaClean, a business that regularly deals with this growth that can cause some major issues to our house, our health, if it goes untreated. You're here to share some tips with us.
Yes.
Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me, Caroline.
So first of all, we're going to talk about mold itself. We know it's unsightly, but if it goes undetected, it can be not only dangerous for us, dangerous for our entire family.
Yes, it can be. Mold is linked to serious respiratory problems and things like that. Not all people are affected by mold, but those that are affected can be affected very seriously.
I'm assuming you get lots of calls on this pretty regularly from all different types of people, all different types of homes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
So we're going to get into some of the tips. Of course, we do not want to get mold in our homes, and
right.
the moisture is really where this is all coming from. First, you say to be aware of the air, when we're running it, how we're running it.
Yeah, you don't want to run your fan on so that it's running all the time. You want to run it on auto so it's only running when it's actually cooling the air. Because what will happen when it's on, sometimes the air conditioning will take moisture out of the air and it goes into a condensation pan. And the air blowing over that condensation pan will actually blow moisture
into the home.
Yes.
Okay, so that can cause the issue. And that type of mold that's created often is the kind that we can't see, which can then be really dangerous.
Right, and it can get in your air ducts and things like that where you don't see it, but it's going throughout your home.
Okay, gutters are another thing.
Yes.
I'm just going to mention that one. You, of course, want the water running outside your home to go away from the home, away from the foundation. Also, we're talking about crawl spaces, and those are really important with the barrier.
Yeah, crawl spaces are very important because you have to remember the flow from your house is from bottom to top.
Okay.
So even though a crawl space is unsightly, nobody wants to be in it, it's a very important place in your house. So what you want to do is at least have a vapor barrier down that covers all of the ground. The moisture evaporates a lot of moisture into the air, into the crawl space. It's been estimated that a 2,000 square foot crawl space will evaporate 20 gallons of water a day.
Oh my gosh. Wow. And you've got an example of that. So something just like this can go down onto the ground and it prevents the moisture coming up from the dirt.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. What happens if we get mold? But lots of people would probably think, I'm going to throw that bleach on there.
No, definitely do not use bleach because bleach actually causes mold to grow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it will clean the stain, but there's water in bleach which feeds the mold spore, which causes the mold to always come back.
But we can use antimicrobial like hydrogen peroxide vinegar, baking soda.
Yeah, things like that. You can Google that and find different recipes on Google for doing that.
Yeah.
If it's bad, you should call a company like AdvantaClean in to come in and take a look at it, because we'll be glad to talk to you anytime. If you have concerns, please give us a call.
And one of the reasons for that is you've got the detector of the humidity, and of course, if you've got a big problem, you can get in there into those places that we can't necessarily
and we've also
reach.
all been trained. All of our AdvantaClean technicians have been trained in how to clean up mold, how to spot mold, and things like that.
And of course, you got to be very careful when you're dealing with it.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being with us. We have even more tips that you need to know for your home. We're going to take all that information. We're going to place it on our website. All you have to do is go to our homepage, click on the latest news, and then in-depth tab.